So yeah, clearly my plan to make a video every single week did not work out, but that's because I wasn't available the next week after I released that video, and then after that I wasn't available again, and then after that it sort of just became this lull where I was like, well, this is awkward to come back now. So here I am, even more awkwardly coming back 2 months later after I promised a video every single week, so that's fun. Anyways though, as you could tell by my thumbnail, I was really inspired to create a video about this brand new Book of Boba Fett set that has leaked every single image possible onto the Amazon Germany website. So, let's talk about it. So yeah, here we are. The end of the Book of Boba Fett season was just a week ago, and I gotta tell you, it was really just okay. I had so many high hopes and expectations for the show. I was really looking forward to see Boba Fett being the main focus of a series and seeing this really cool, awesome bounty hunter that we've all come to love and enjoy from his small but impressive moments in all of Star Wars. Yet in this series, almost every single aspect of his character came up short. And don't get me wrong, the show definitely had its moments. I really enjoyed when it turned into the Mandalorian all of a sudden, but with that being said, I mean, clearly they care more about the Mandalorian than they do about Boba Fett. And I just felt like there was this whole vibe going on the whole time that Boba Fett was the worst character in the Book of Boba Fett. Well, other than the street gang people, those people were kind of... But other than that, Boba Fett was kind of... And honestly, that is the perfect segue into the Lego set, because the Lego set is what this video is about. It's not about the show, and it's the fact that when you look at set number 75326, Boba Fett's Palace, that's going to be costing you $100 and releasing on March 1st with 732 pieces and 7 minifigs. Why is it that Boba Fett seems to be the worst character in his own Lego set? I mean, you got Boba Fett in it, you got Fennec Shan, you have Bib Fortuna, there's Ristal Sant, a Corrin figure, a Gamorrean guard, and a Weequay warrior. And all of them look really cool and really awesome, and I really like all the character designs, especially the fact that they changed Bib Fortuna's head mold. I thought that was a really nice touch. And then Fennec Shan, even though not having the helmet is disappointing, it was a good creative difference to give her the hair in this one to still make her helmet exclusive to the Moff Gideon TIE Fighter. Not TIE Fighter, his light cruiser. There were TIE Fighters in the set though, so I was right all along. But yeah, you look at Boba Fett and he is so underwhelming. His helmet color is still the wrong color. His armor is like interesting, like it's not the best print, like it looks fine, but it's not this most incredible thing. I do appreciate the fact that there's arm printing, but it just feels a little lacking. And maybe his printing would look just fine if his helmet was the correct color, but because his helmet is the wrong color and his jetpack is the wrong color, then the whole figure looks off, and honestly, he's the last reason why I want to get this Lego set. Everyone else has some really nice prints. I really enjoy the fact that the Gamorrean guard's print changed a little bit, Bib Fortuna's print changed a little bit. You get the exclusive Ristal Sant and a Corrin figure, like those are really fun and interesting and unique. And the Weequay warrior, I mean, they're basically the parallel of getting those pig people, sorry, I don't know their name, but the pig people in the ATST Mandalorian set. That was the very first Mandalorian set to release. So yeah, a pretty interesting character lineup where Boba Fett is probably the least important one other than the Weequay warrior. So yeah, that's a little sad because that's how the show felt, and then now Lego is making it very clear that Boba Fett was not the best character in the Book of Boba Fett. Which is interesting. Moving on to the set though, and past the minifigures, because that's enough about minifigures, I do kind of like the way this looks. It definitely looks nice and tiled off and built really well for what they were trying to do, but I don't like what they were trying to do. Like the fact that the roof is flat, like, are you kidding me? The one redeeming factor of the build is definitely the throne. It looks sick. I love the rancors on the armrests. I love how massive it is and how much the center of attention it is in the build, and sort of just like how much bigger it is compared to anything else in the entire castle. I mean, palace. And then the other cool part about the build is all the little things that you can do with it. Like you can launch someone off the staircase, you can launch someone off of the throne, you can pull the throne out, you can sort of move around all the pieces to make it either displayable or playable. There just seems to be a lot going on in this build that had something going for it, and then they just killed it by not really caring about the displayability part. Like $100 is sort of approaching that threshold where people go and buy it because they want to display it. Yet this set doesn't feel very displayable, it just feels like a big playable. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like how those two words rhyme. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Anyways, I was really excited for this set when I first heard that it was going to be releasing in March of this year, yet seeing it and seeing the characters and seeing what they've done to the build, I have no desire to get it anymore. And all the hype for it, just like the hype for the Boba Fett show, has just kind of died in my mind. And I hope that, the show and LEGO can turn it around for the future Boba Fett sets / seasons if they continue the show. That's it for today, though. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, and you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, because it'll be a good service to you for when I upload it a couple months from now.